Hello YouTubers, hello Dune Awakening players, welcome back. Redis here. Well, I've got the little microphone over my head. I think I just turned that off. I think that was V. Anyway, I have a base tour to show you. So I've been working hard on this one and I've upgraded my base. I've destroyed my other two bases and now you can see I've got a nice day to go and show you the base. As you can see, there's an upside down pyramid over here, and this is my backyard. What do you think? Kind of Dune-like, right? So it has this platform, these big platforms that I put in here. So I basically put a pillar in the middle, and then I went up and tried to find a good spot where you can go and get a nice, like get enough size for the platform. So as you can see, it's really worked out. So I put an H here for the helicopter. Now I have a set of stairs here and a little shelter. You can see how I've made that and go over some of the how to make this stuff. And then I have the platform here, and then I have a shelter for, you know, if the storm hits. I still haven't done my quests to get the rest of the materials, so I'm still working off of the original set, Chome set. But as you can see, I've got the worm here, statue, and I've gone and I've placed a container, and the container, oh, I think somebody took some. Yeah, they must have. That's cool. So I left it to public. Now hopefully like I can go and access my other stuff through there. But yeah, I threw some stuff in there, so now I know that somebody's been here. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I made this shrine. And as far as where I am right here near the Missa Teril. So got the kind of religious area there. And I have the building like is right there, like the main hub for this area. So as you can see, I have my room is directly underneath me here. Then I have the first ornithopter. This is kind of my row of machines. Then I have the second ornithopter over here. And we'll go and we'll take the ornithopter. We'll take a look at it. So not only did I do it there, but I did it here on the building. So you can see it's kind of been triangled in on the building as well. And then same with the under here, which was wild to try to go and make that work. You really have to work with the landscape. And then I made this big ramp here on the front. I was kind of limited by the amount of space that I had. There's my room, but you can see that I've got it blended right into the rock face. So it looks pretty good. And then I have the railing all around the top. And the railing has the corner round. So I corner rounded the railing on all these. You can see you can use the rounded railing at the top there. how I made that little building. So I don't actually own the lot right over here. This is as far as my buildings can go out. And it was kind of, what do I do with this space, right? And I knew I had all these kind of items and that. So I thought I'd make something where people can come in, right? And they can go and park, they can go and pay homage, leave a public bank, and want to go and, you know, drop stuff off there, and they can. But as you can see, I'm trying to be respectful. And so, there you go. So the vehicles, let's see how it drives around here. So part of it is getting through that door, right? And once out here, you know, you can just rip around. But yeah, as far as how this works in here, it does go on like an angle, like it does blend in. And I'm able to, you can see all the angles, right? Ends up making kind of a little cave or a place to hide away if you need to. Well, I find it's like very utilitarian for this environment, right? And that's same with here. So I wanted to make sure that I could still drive through and but still have all the landscape. So as you can see, it's fairly easy to drive through. And I can just drive right through if I want. But this is handy as far as wanting to have to turn around if I want to. Have enough room to do it. Now, so it leaves it all open. But I didn't block off the land. That was one of the things I was trying to do, was just to not block the land, right? I figure other people are going to want to come through here. And that way I just made kind of these upside down triangles, and that seems to work really well. And this was kind of cool because I was able to go and make this right into the wall here, so I'm able to drive up onto it. Now, I'm a little wide for this, but if I just put the railing, I can drive on the railing. Yeah, there's that. As far as the foundation and the basement, basement is down here, and it has, you can see the angle of the ramp and just how to utilize the space and how to lock everything into the land. I'm using these ones to lock it down and hold it in place. Then over here is my power bank, and got the water back there. Bunch of water here. They just get to be too many. But I still have my access right here, so if I want to, I can access it here and just hit Y. Get my 17 days worth of power. Now I don't have any of the power banks, so oh yeah, still have lots. So I have the upgraded blood but I haven't been doing much of the blood stuff. And I managed to get a spice refinery. So I have some spice, I have some melange, and so now I'm into the next level of stuff. I'm trying to get the next step up for the chemical refinery, get the medium chemical refinery, and that's where I'm at as far as the gameplay. And if you're wondering about why you need a place so big, uh, when you go and you look at stuff here, where is it? So the large one, we have the medium ore refinery, and then you have the large ore refinery. But yeah, look at the size of this thing. Huge. Like it's bigger than the vehicle. So yeah, you're gonna need some space. There we go. That's gonna be a big machine. I have the donkey statue here. So it's not a horse. It's kind of a horse-like donkey, but I'm pretty sure that's a donkey. As far as how I put it all together, let me just put it into piece picker. And so you can see here, it's the floors. So I'm using floors all around the outside edge and then foundations. And in this case, it was a bit of, like I had a ramp going down here at one point. But yeah, everything is just block and yeah, pretty straightforward. Now some of the interesting ones are, I guess, over there. So like for example, using the rounded railing and the rounded inward floor. Have an angled bit here going into here. We're using the Kaladin Palace window and the rounded walls. This is the rounded roof and angled roof inward corner, and then you use the roof cover left and right in order to make it all kind of clip together. You can see it ends up making this shape. And then I ended up using that over here. This one was a little different. So I ended up using the triangle roof bottom with then a rounded roof and triangle roof bottom again. And so it makes kind of this pointed version. And yeah, not sure the story of this fella, right? But sure, I'll figure it out as I go through the story. But yeah, if you want to come by, say your prayers, I guess, or how would you do this? You'd just go and you'd bow. Honor to you, great one. Don't kill me, please. That's all I really ask, right? So I've got the little mouse right here. Then over here we have what looks like a, I don't know, flying mouse or something. Another donkey. And you can see the lighting here. And if it gets, bad weather, then they can run off into here. And they've got a public uh, coffers that they can go and, you know, take a penny, give a penny. Which reminds me, I should throw some stuff. I think I should put this in there. I noticed this is worth a few bucks. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with this base. Worked out. And thanks for liking and subscribing. Come back for more. Dune Awakening action. Base builds and gameplay.